Okay, so today's question is make array elements equal to 0. The question says you are given an integer array nums. Start by selecting a starting position current such that nums of current equals to 0 and choose the movement direction of either left or right. After that, you repeat the following process. If current is out of range, this process ends, and if current is equal to 0, move in the current direction by incrementing current if you are moving right or decrementing current if you are moving left. Else if the nums of current greater than 0, decrement this nums of current by 1, reverse your movement direction, basically left becomes right and vice versa. Take a step in your new direction, basically repeat these steps in the new direction. Okay. Now, a selection of initial position, current, and movement direction is considered valid if every element in nums becomes 0 by the end of process, and we have to return the number of possible valid selections. So what the question says, we have to select, and first of all we have to select an index, okay, and such that the nums of that index, basically the value of array in that at that index should be 0, okay, and we have to choose a direction. We can choose either left or right, okay, and we have to do this process. Okay, now see, uh, if as far as this the solution of this question is considered, okay, we can do this question with two ways. The first way is the brute force, okay, just iterate through all the indices of the array and do the following process on each index and see whether the array becomes 0 or not, and you will get to know the number of valid selections. Okay, this is the brute force, and I think every one of you who are watching the video should do this brute force, should solve this question with the brute force by their own. Okay, and please do this. Okay, please solve this question by brute force. I'm not solving it by brute force because the video will be quite long if I solve this question with brute force, as well as I give you a better and optimal solution for this question. Okay, so I will solve this question with a better approach. Okay, which I have uh, acquired, basically which uh, I have got by this observation. Okay, and I will not tell you lie. I have already solved this question, and I got some error while solving the question with my uh, better solution, not brute force. And by solving the error, you can see. Okay, see, these are the test cases. Okay, which I got see and got exceptions. Okay, if we see the submissions, see, I got three times wrong answer. Then I got accepted. Okay, if we can see see, these are some test cases uh, in which I got the wrong answer. See, these are some test cases. Okay, see, these are the test cases which I get wrong answer. Okay, and by dry running my code through these test cases and then changing my solution, okay, I got to know the actual and very correct solution, okay, and better than the brute force, okay, of this question. Okay, so let I make you understand the my solution, okay, my approach for solving the question. What I have done is I have simply what I have simply done is I have simply first of all I'm iterating through all these indices, and I am using the prefix sum. Why? See, I got to know while seeing this test case that the index is valid only if, okay, the index is valid only if the sum, okay, the sum of left sub array excluding this index, okay, I'm excluding this index, and also already the element is zero only. So if you include the sum also in right or left, then there is no issue. But then also excluding this index, the sum of left subarray and the sum of right subarray, if this subarray sums are equal, okay, are equal, or one of this is greater than other, okay, means the difference between this subarray, okay, the difference between this subarray is equals to 1, then the index is valid. Okay, and here is another catch also. Like if, see, if the subarray sums are equal, then from this index we can choose two direction. Either we can go left, either we can go right. Both will be correct. So the valid selection will be 2 if the subarray sums are equal. Okay, if the sum of left subarray and sum of right subarray is equal, then there will be two selections. And if the difference between the subarrays is 1, then it will be only one selection. Okay. If the left is greater, okay, if the left is greater, then we will go to left. The right is greater, then we will go to right. Okay. So I told you my solution. Okay, I told you the logic. So now what you guys should do. You have understood. I think you should be able to understood my solution. Okay. If you already understood the logic of the solution, then code by yourself. And if not, then I'm coding C. Okay. So just a second. I'm adjusting my keyboard. Okay. So first of all, I will make a left sum. Okay, a right sum. Right sum. So I will write RS equals to 0. This will be the sum of right subarray. Okay. And I will what I will do. I will write int I equals to 0. I less than num dot size. Okay. First of all, I will find the sum of all the array. So RS plus equals to nums of I. Okay, so I find sum of all the elements of array. Now I will use the prefix sum method by just using this two variable. It will I will again initialize the left sum variable and I will write for int I equals to 0. I less than nums dot size I plus plus. Okay, so here I will first of all I will write that this ls should be increased by what? Increased by hmm, increased increased by nums of I, right? Nums of I and C. Now see, if I am only selecting the elements which are zero, right? So see, if I select this one and I include the sum of this index to the left sum also, then there will be no issue. Why? Because anything sum, okay, if add 0 to anything, the sum will be anything. Basically the sum plus 0 will be sum only, right? So I will do this and I will write rs minus equals to nums of I, right? Why? Because I am excluding. Okay, see, if the index is this, see, first of all, this start with this index, then the RS is, see, initially the RS is sum of all elements, and if I iterate, okay, while iterating through this array, if my pointer is on the first index, then I will be subtracting the uh, this element from the sum, then the sum will be this only, right? So see, I'm comparing this right side sum and this left side sum. Okay, understood? Okay, okay, okay. So right now, see, if the index, okay, basically if the nums of I is equals to 0, okay, is equals to 0, then first of all, if this ls equals to rs, see, if the both subarrays are equal, it means that, okay, first of all, I should initialize the count. It means that there are two directions possible, right? So count count plus equals to 2, and okay, and if if ls minus rs is 1, basically if one is greater than another by 1, so I will write if absolute of ls minus rs equals to 1, then I will just increase count by 1, basically count plus plus, and I will return the count. Okay, see, very simple question. Okay, and I'm solving with a very good time complexity with big of 1. Okay, very good time complexity. According to this question. Okay, let's see what happens. See, 100%. Okay, so this was my solution. Hope you understood. Uh, if you want, okay, if you want brute force of this solution, comment down me. Okay, comment. Go and write in that comment section of this video, and I will be providing the GitHub link or like any source. Okay, of my solution of brute force solution. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys. If you like the video, if you like the way of my explaining, please let me know. And how I will know that you guys are liking my way of solving the questions. Just hit the like button of this video, and please, if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe. And yeah, that's all. So thank you.